right, I had said we're going to get back, or start, I have the hiccups, I'm sorry. I'm going to be starting getting the girls some more storage. This is where the roof comes down in their walk-in closet here, and I'm going to be building some storage for shoes so that my entry can be emptied out and rebuilt. It's all processed, kind of like domino effect, one thing goes, but basically this is a nice big closet for 3 girls, and I added that rod when we moved in. But yeah, I want to make some shelving here with that plywood and hopefully get this totally more functional for them. I had to get this stupid hat. I have never seen an episode of the show, just so you know. I know a little bit about them, so if it offends anyone, whatever. I got it because it's funny, and I thought it would be fun to wear to like my kids' track meets and tennis matches. Because look, when the snow is flying, I can put this down. Alright, I just freaked out Ivan. He was scared and he was staring at my hat the whole time, but I'm out here, it's like wind chill -5 and I'm cold, so I'm just going to get these boards cut for the shelving, get them installed hopefully, and then we'll be good to go. You see me adjusting my circular saw there because I got to cut it at an angle in order to fit into that slope from the roof. But you can do this on a circular saw like this or on a jigsaw so you get an angle cut. I'll be doing a test piece to make sure I got it right before I actually cut the main one. So there I go, 45 degree, which is what I got anyway, but gives you the idea of how we get this right. So I put in screws enough to make a hole so I could know where the pilot holes are, so I could put in the wall anchors and then put the shelf back up. So this is going to be a long, arduous process, but that way it can hold up to hopefully nobody climbing because I don't have little ones, but you know, eventually there might be somebody. So getting it done, and I feel good about it, just painstaking. As I showed you guys back when in my son's room, this is plywood that has edge banding on it. You can see I gotta trim that off, excess. But this is handy stuff that you just iron on. You can see this is what a ply looks like, and then you'll get stuff in it with gaps and stuff. But it makes a nice finished edge to the shelving there. It's iron on. You can get it in different species. This is like an oak in widths. But anyway, cut and iron, you can stain it, paint it, and then you're good to go for a nice finished edge without having to fuss with a whole lot of things. Okay, never mind the clothes and the stuff. We have the shelves in, and I added these supports just because when you have a length like that, you know, it was fine, but I wanted it to be super solid so that I don't have to worry. They already know better not to climb. It's just some scrap pine that I had. Made some braces, and they're kind of temporary, and because if you look when I moved in, I pulled out all the brand new carpet and have to put new flooring down, so I want to be able to pop that out when I go to do the new flooring. But I'm excited because I'm going to bring up their shoes and different things that are downstairs, and I'll show you right in a second. And I wanted to add that when we moved in, up here was a motion sensor light. They also put one in my laundry area, which I hate because I gotta wave. I'll be in the middle of doing something and I gotta wave around. And I went ahead and replaced this light because it was also motion sensor. So when we first moved in, if they rolled in their bed, the light would pop on at night and the cat walked through, so on. So I replaced that with the pull string because there's not a dedicated switch, which I could also add, but I just figure we don't need it. They didn't mind, and so we have a pull string light. But let me show you what I'm excited about. I've been looking at getting my stair treads replaced or covered, whichever I decide to do. Out here is still a mess from stuff coming over from waiting in the garage to be done. What I want to talk about was these drawers that I had in my garage before, and I have used them temporarily for shoe storage. Their shoes will be going into their own spaces, and then what I'm going to do is be able to take some of the stuff that's still in boxes here, and more mess out here. I've got tools and buckets, I've got boxes, more just I'm ready to put away until the garage is done, because we won't be able to get the concrete poured until there's like 14 days of temperature where there can be curing time, because not only am I pouring inside the garage, but there's going to be a drive added in another area, and that needs to be below freezing. Okay, so I guess we're still living in a mess, and I was ready to do sink next, have parts coming that I've been waiting on to arrive, and we'll get that installed and I'll show you that. Shoes are in, storage is good to go, and I'm able to clean out down below my entry, getting ready for that next step there. Not done in the girls' room as far as like just being done all together, but I wanted to get the downstairs kind of front there cleaned out and a little more organized, you know, peace of mind when you walk in the door. I'm sure you can relate to that. But they're happy with this, I'm happy with it, and I hope it inspires you to just give some DIY a try. Until next time.